Every time you think of those that have gone ahead of you, every time you consider those that are better than you, you're always comparing yourself with trends. This thing is rainy. This one is the rainy thing. I'm not up to this. I'm not up to that. You're always thinking of those that are ahead of you every time. I like to charge you today to not compare yourself with another, for it is foolishness to so do. You are sufficient in yourself. You are enough to live your life. You don't need to compare yourself to another. In Corinthians, 2 Corinthians 10 verse 12, it says, he that compareth himself with another is not wise. Let me read the full text for you. He said, for we dare not make ourselves of the numbers, or compare ourselves with some that commend themselves. But they, measuring themselves by themselves and comparing themselves among themselves, are not wise. It is foolishness to compare yourself with another. If you think some have gone ahead of you, you are ahead of others too. If you think some are not up to you, you are not up to some persons as well. The important thing in life is that you are committed to your goal. You are committed to your walk with God and your journey in life. And as you do, you compare yourself with yourself. Compare yourself with your result of yesterday. Yes, you got to point B yesterday. You can go higher. You can be better than that. You can upscale in all you do. Do not compare yourself to others. Yes, you can look at the excellence and exploit of others. Be glad for them. Celebrate them. As a matter of fact, when you do that, you are reminding God to remember you too. But not to compare yourself with another in such a way that it leads to dejection and self-doubt and pity. You need to up yourself. Remember who you are in God. You are enough. You are enough. Let me tell you something. Galatians 6 verse 4. It says, but let every man prove his own work, and then shall he have rejoicing in himself alone and not in another. You will have rejoicing in yourself alone and not in another. Prove your own work, your own self. Prove your own worth. Prove your own stature. Do not compare yourself to another. That's what the book of Galatians is saying. Prove your own work. Show to yourself, show to life, show to others that you are worth the grace that is upon your life. Look at what Proverbs says. Proverbs 14 verse 30. It says, a sound heart is the life of the flesh, but envy the rottenness of the bone. When you compare yourself with another, you are bound to envy them. When you envy others, the Bible says it brings about rottenness of the bone. When you envy others, you begin to fall sick. That's what this place is saying. It makes you weak. It kills your spirit. When your spirit is killed, your body is killed. Your flesh is killed. You cannot afford to envy another or to compare yourself with others. Listen to Psalm 139. Psalm 139 verse 14, it says, I will praise thee, for I am fearfully and wonderfully made. Do you know that? Do you believe that you are awesomely made? You are superbly made. You are loved by God. You are cherished by God. You are cherished even by the angels. At some point in the Bible, the angels asked, what is man that you have loved him? That God has loved you. God cares so much about you. You cannot afford to compare yourself to others. Look at what the book of James 3 verse 16, it says, for where envy and strife is, there is confusion and every evil work. You can't compare yourself with others and not envy them. The moment you begin to envy them, you begin to develop strife. The moment you begin to do that, you begin to develop evil works. What God expects from you are good works. Good works. Works of productivity, works of increase, roundabout. Do not compare yourself to another. Do not compare yourself to another. It is foolishness to so do. Thank you so much.